Gentlemen.
This is it. This is the story that puts the Vanguard back on the map. We've got the evidence. What? Are we going to debate angles like we're writing a think piece about baking bread?
Baking bread, huh? We debate angles because that is how journalism works. This isn't some gossip blog, Akosua. We're a newspaper. And if I must remind you, in here, it's credibility first.
Credibility matter? If we wait any longer, Fiano's team will bury this. Look, the longer we chase angles, the closer we are to being complicit.
Complicit? Maybe. But if we drop this without mentioning the opposition's candidate, Abla Oboy, was seen having little cozy dinners with Russian delegates. Delegates who are known to meddle with elections. Then we are hypocrites. Voter fraud is not a one-party show, you know?
Wait. When did that come in?
During the break, someone gave me a tip-off. Nothing concrete yet.
You have got to be kidding me. So you've been sitting on this, James? Huh? For what? Till something concrete comes? Good Lord.
Akosua, please sit down.
No, Ellis. You don't get to calm voice me right now. You see, you're sitting on the fence. As always. Look, we're running out of time to be fence sitting. You see? This is the problem in this room.
Enough. Look, we are journalists, not crusaders. We are not martyrs, nor pawns. Journalists.
Sometimes it feels like we are all three. Well, four.
So what now? Now it's a both sides story? Look, this is not about what may have happened at the dinner, James. It's about what is happening now. Fiano is rigging the by-election. You think the Russians are pulling the strings on Tano Densu? Good Lord! Come on!
I think people need to know the truth, Akosua. Not just the truth that fits your narrative.
Let's not throw this out of proportion. Look, we know the stakes. And maybe James has a point. If we run your story as is, and there's a counter story about Abla, we look biased. And this is the sort of thing that can get us labeled as propaganda machine.
Labeled? We're already labeled. You think the people in the government read our paper and think, oh, that's balanced and fair. No! They see us as the enemy.
Akosua, we've been in this business long enough to know that there's no such thing as a clean break. You drop this story tomorrow and it's going to explode.
Then let it explode. It is our job to tell the truth, not play referee and sit on the fence.
Enough. Look, this is not about telling the truth. It's about proving it. As it stands, we have documents and one whistleblower. It's not enough. It's not airtight. Fiano's lawyers will chew through this like it's breakfast.
So, what do you suggest? That we sit on this and let democracy die?
Check the documents. Double check them if you have to find collaboration. If you still feel that it's solid, we run it. But if it's not, we wait.
And while we wait?
You dig into Abla. If she's meeting shady delegates, the people deserve to know that too.
Look, If we rush this and it falls apart, we're just noise.
Then let's be noise. It's better than being silent.
There's middle ground.
Ah, do tell, James. Do tell.
You, frame it as a developing story. Acknowledge the evidence against Fianu, not forgetting the whispers around that boy. We play it straight.
That's not playing it straight. That's playing it safe.
Is there a difference?
Unbelievable. You derailed this to chase some phantom lead?
Every article starts off as a phantom lead. It is our job to convert it into an article.
You think the opposition is pure? This is not a fairy tale, Akosua. Everybody is dirty.
How dirty? That's a question, right? If we publish one side and ignore the other, we lose the trust of our readers. And what are we without trust?
Look, we are cowards if we don't act. And we have a duty to the people. Not to the politicians, not to the sponsors, and definitely not to some vague idea of trust.
Recklessness doesn't mean duty, Akosua. Martin was right. If we have to go after Fiano, we have to go in with all our ducks in a row. You want to be remembered for breaking the story, or the story breaking you?
You think I care about being remembered? This story is bigger than us. It is bigger than this room.
Exactly. And because it's bigger than us, we cannot afford to get it wrong. Look, if you run this thing too soon, it could all blow up. No prosecution, no accountability, no justice. Think about the long game.
You mean the game where we do nothing because we're too afraid to make a move?
What if there is no right answer? What if no matter what we do, we lose?
Then when we lose fighting for the truth. Not some half-baked headline.
And what's your truth, James? That because we're all corrupt, we should what? Tell both sides?
Both sides, huh? We run it. Tonight. But the headline is not going to be a declaration. It's going to be a question. And you, Akosua,
On it.
don't make me regret this.
Look, if we don't, we would all regret it.
So, what's going to be the headline?
Two sides to the Tano Densuba election. All right, guys, we've got work to do. Let's move it. Out.